a very concerning point in society that when men say that they're going to do something, they're not fucking following through. As a man, when all things seem lost and when you feel like there is no way out and you are sitting there in your own mind contemplating the worst things, contemplating on what direction you should take, contemplating on what is the right move, what is the right decision for you, for your partner, for your family, for your business. Majority of the time, deep down, you know the answer. But for some reason, when men get to the point of making the decision and then following through with what they say they're going to do, they don't. And this is the number one thing that is holding men back from greatness and becoming the leader that they need to be in order for their relationship to truly thrive and for the feminine in the woman that they are dating to feel safe enough in their presence, to trust in the man and his directionality as the masculine, to give him exactly what it is that he truly wants and he truly needs. So in this short clip, I want to unpack a few things that I am currently seeing at the moment with the men, the amount of men alarmingly applying for my military immersion that we call the Gauntlet. It's a 4-day personal development program for men to break them down and rebuild them, to give them the tools and the frameworks and the environment for them to become better leaders for their family unit, but also for their team in business. Because ultimately, in today's society, you need to be able to affect money in such a way that you can protect and provide financially, but also physically and emotionally for your family unit. And if you are new to this channel and you have no idea who I am, my name is Curtis Toffer and I'm an ex-Australian Infantry Army Captain. When I transitioned out of the military, I moved into coaching. I moved into running a digital agency and a SaaS company, and utilizing my skill sets in marketing, sales, and automation, I was able to, in the last 2 years, build a $1 million coaching business, 95% automated, whilst running in-person events where over 11,000 men have registered their interest and applied to attend our in-person retreats. And now I'm wanting to bring to this channel some insights on some of the lessons and learnings that I'm experiencing on a daily basis for where we are at with masculinity in society. And in this video, I want to shed some light on a conversation that I'm live right now in the day talking with my sales rep about some of the things that just perplex us of what the hell is going on with men in society. And if you're a man that is listening to this video, by the end, what you'll truly understand and what you'll get out of this video is understanding where you're actually falling short, or potentially for you to become aware of the pitfalls and traps of what to avoid. And the conversation that I'm having at the moment with Anthony was our no-show up rate. Now, there's some marketing nuances to it. There's some pre-call scripts and videos and messages and reminders, which we all set up, which we all do. And we have a ridiculous no-show up rate, which is quite alarming from a marketer, myself, but also from an ad spend point of view, a cost point of view, but more importantly, just a very concerning point in society that when men say that they're going to do something, they're not fucking following through. And one of the comments from Anthony was, the no show up rate perplexes me. You put in the form but don't want to talk, especially when your call is on that time and then you send a text message back saying you cannot speak. The younger dudes especially, I think that this is going to be a huge social problem in the future. And even if you're window shopping, at least have the balls to talk about it and say no. So I agree to this wholeheartedly. Otherwise, he wouldn't be part of our team if he didn't. But there is something to say about the conditioning and the programming that we are constantly experiencing in society as men, and also women, but particularly men in this case, that if you say that you are going to do something, you must follow through with that word, because your word is your bond and your bond is your truth. From the recent passing of Kerwin Ray, that was his saying, your word is your bond and your bond is your truth. Now you think about it in a relationship setting. If you were a man who said that they were going to do something for their partner and you didn't do it, how trusting do you believe that she will be for when you then truly want to then actually change and actually want to commit and actually deepen your commitment with her? She will not believe you from a bar of soap. The reason being is because you continue to show evidence in your normal day, in your normal life, whether it's hitting the snooze button constantly, whether it's saying you're going to go to the gym and you don't, whether it's making or taking action, making decisions or taking action in your business and you don't follow through. In order for you to be able to regain positive command and control in your life as a man, you must learn to enforce boundaries, say no, and follow through with what you say you're going to do. If you do those three things and you ensure that you do them and you commit to them wholeheartedly, you will begin to develop the discipline, the consistency, and the mindset that is required of you and from you in society to become a man of value and respect. And if you are a man who doesn't follow through with what he says that he's going to do, if you're not a man who will actually hold boundaries and say no, then you are going to be in a world of hurt when it comes to being successful in business and when it comes to actually deepening intimacy in relationships. I can only say that because I too have also been someone that has not had boundaries before. I was in a relationship where I was a people pleaser for many of my relationships in the past growing up as a young man. I would always ensure that I would do absolutely anything possible to make them happy and please them above anything else that was going to be for me. So I was compromising on my values, compromising on my wants, compromising on my values and my needs and my desires and my wishes to ensure that they were happy. Now, a man with no boundaries is not a trusting man. And then when you're then ensuring to make them happy above you, where then you're then stopping your vision and your mission and your direction in life and business, then a man with no direction is no man to follow. So I know and I understand. But in order for you to turn this all around, in order for you to begin to reclaim your power and reclaim your strength and reclaim your confidence and your courage, you must start with the micro wins. You must start with the small things, the small actions that you say that you're going to do something, and then you do that. So if you make an appointment, if you make a booking, if you then set an alarm, if you then set a routine, a fitness program, a regime of some sort, do absolutely everything in your power to protect that time. Do absolutely everything in your power to make sure that you follow through with that, because there is power in your word and there's a power in your level of commitment. And the moment that you realize that, everything else in your life will turn around.